Yeah, so I've been swimming like I've been in a pool before I could walk, and competitive swimming as long as I can remember. I think my first year of swimming was when I was 5.
Okay.
Um, and I know my brother looked at this place, Calvin, and he said the coach was great and everything. He didn't end up going here because he went to Carnegie Mellon,
Okay.
because he's an engineer, and Carnegie Mellon is it's a decent engineering school.
Yeah.
And like he told me about this place, and I was like, I'll check it out. And I talked to the coach. The team here, when I visited, was incredible.
Yeah.
And we're also probably going to talk about this later. It seems like one big happy family. But um, it was, I guess, a mix of like my family kind of brought me here, I guess.
Okay.
Like my uncle's uncle was a professor here.
Oh,
Weird
was he really?
connection.
Okay.
Yes, he
Interesting.
was. And some of my mom's friends are professors here, and I don't know. I just know a decent number of people here,
Yeah.
and yeah. So all of that mixed with they've got a good computer science program.
Yeah.
So all of that kind of just together, kind of just like it was kind of everything I was looking for in a school.
Exactly.
Um, I wish it was a little bigger because my high school was already like 2,000 people.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a big high school. So
Yeah.
not much different going here, except it's in a college setting.
So you mentioned obviously like you kind of were thrown into the water before you could really even walk. You mentioned like swimming competitively at 5 years old. You mentioned your brother as well. Was there a history to swimming? I'm assuming like competitively, or were you kind of the first one that really kind of got it going? It's just you were kind of the one. I don't want to say you were kind of the test dummy, but you were kind of the one that was just thrown in, put into the sport.
No. So I'm a middle child. Um, my older brother and I we started a summer league,
Okay.
and when I was 5, he maybe started the year before me. I don't know, long time
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Um, but both of my parents swam. My dad actually swam at Hope,
Okay.
way back in the day, and my mom swam in high school as well. So they kind of just were like, summer league,
Yeah.
sign them up for that, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's how we got here.
So basically, ever since you're like 5 years old, like summer wasn't your typical summer. You probably didn't necessarily get a typical summer where you're sleeping in, stuff like that.
No, my mom made me go to practice 5 days a week. It was in the morning. It wasn't like an early morning practice. I think practice
Okay.
when I was 5 started probably, I want to say 9.
Oh, that's
So
not too
like
bad.
it wasn't bad. Obviously, it got worse as I got older. But
Yeah. What was it like swimming with your older brother from such a young age? I'm sure it was probably pretty fun, and I'm sure he was probably a big part of like kind of how you started to really enjoy the sport and really kind of started to take the sport more seriously.
oh yeah, for sure. My older brother has played a huge role in what like shaping my swimming, what's become today. Um, he's 2 years older than me, so like he when I was younger and like in middle school, I didn't really pay much attention to what he was doing. He
Yeah.
was his own swimmer, I was my own swimmer. But when we started swimming on a high school team together, like I ended up being on his relays. Like I want to say my sophomore year, we ended up getting to state together
Oh, that's
on a
awesome.
relay. And now that relay holds a couple of records at my
Okay.
school. And like he's still an impressive swimmer, and he he's always been there to give me a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
always a lot of encouragement after like a bad swim. But he's also helped me a ton with technique and training. Like right
Okay.
now in this off season, I don't really have like there's not a club I can swim with at the college right now.
Yeah.
So he's helping me out with like my lifting
Okay.
and my swimming workouts as well. And he's kind of always like he got uh, um he got first in a couple of events at Natty's last year.
Okay.
And that's always been kind of partially a driving factor
Yeah.
because my coach tells me, "Don't compare yourself to your brother. You two are two separate swimmers," and I'm well aware of that. But like,
Yeah.
I want to have more trophies than he does.
There's the competitive aspect of it, right? Like, obviously, you want him to be successful. I'm sure he wants you to be successful, but that's just kind of like the brother-brother relationship where I'm sure there's probably times where you've practiced together, or maybe you've like just gone swimming and there's just kind of that competitive aspect where it's like, I just want to beat him. Like, let's run a 50, let's run 100 or something like that. And I'm sure there's probably points where he's gotten you. Have you ever gotten him on anything, or are you still trying to catch up to him that to this day?
um, I'm still trying to catch up to him to this day
Okay.
because as I said earlier, he's also swimming in D3 currently. He's a junior right now. And he's getting ready for nationals as we speak.
Yeah.
And I'm still nipping at his toes, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
He has just completely blown anyone's expectations out of the water,
Yeah.
especially when he got to college. Because if you ever want to, if you want to look at his times right now, he is a speedy boy. He's ranked top in the nation and some stuff. So I'm
Okay.
not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Maybe soon.